Welcome back, guys, to the Mindcrack server, and guess what? Take a look at my quick select bar. What is there? 7 maps, and besides those 7 maps, what do we have in my inventory? 7 more, that's right. I've finished it, they're all done. The map is done. The continent has been cartographied, or whatever. I never, hopefully, have to do another one of these 1,000 by 1,000 maps. Ever. Well, maybe not ever, but at least hopefully not for a long time and or not in such huge quantities. Oh my gosh. I bit off a little bit more than I could really chew. This took me a while to get all these done, but they're done. And actually, we've been, I think more or less, everybody on the server has been waiting on me to finish mapping all of these out so that we can move to the snapshot. And as soon as we do, we're going to see all of this as one stitched together large map, which will be awesome. These maps right now, they're getting shrunk down, so they're going to scale up some to where they go to the edge of the block and stitch together seamlessly with their adjacent counterparts. Put that one there. No, okay. Whoops. Whoops. The sword is not part of the continent. Where is my sword? When you pop things out of the item frames, for some reason, they like to go all over the place. And I can put those back, and we need to put the item frame up. Okay, yeah, okay. So that one goes there. You can see there's this big, it's kind of part peninsula, part island. Yeah, I think it does actually connect, but there's this big ice thing here, and BTC, I think, has his house down on this thing. There we go, there we go. You can see these 4 and those 4 are basically all water. Don't have to get out of the boat at all for mapping. And this is all ice and snow, so you can run across it fairly quickly. So these last 2 rows were easily the least painful to map. There's quite a bit of water up here and around there and here, but then there's all these like extreme hills and jungle biomes which are no fun to map. But we're done with that now. Thank God. Let's back up, take a gander, and in a little while we will be able to see this all stitched together. But until that happens, we do have a few other things to take care of. I would like to finish off the roof, and I kind of need to make a decision here. So I wanted to do this thing where it sort of comes up here into a peak at the top, and this ridge here would be, oh, look at everybody joining the server all of a sudden. This ridge here stays the same, but behind it there would be a peak. However, the thing is so tall, we basically have to decide if it's worth it to do the thing, because it's so high that you would have to be really far away to be able to see anything we do up there. So we may just sort of save a really crazy carved out roof like that for another project. So first things first, let's head up to the ceiling. Oh yeah, I just told the guys on Skype that it was done. Oh, what happened to these signs? They must have fell. Let's head up to the top, and basically what I do is I'm gonna make like a little, what do you call it? Like a little curve. Yep. Right up here. I don't know what that is, by the way. Something is waiting for PSJ over there. I don't know what it is. And I decided not to touch it. So we're going to make like a little curve here. So let's get some of these blocks. I guess we can put those there. Or maybe we'll do it like this. There we go. Okay. So I think at the very most, we need to be 4 blocks back. And we may get closer. And it all just depends on what we can actually see from the ground over there. Let's see. So I think we'll do something... Maybe we'll do another stair, and I think it needs to go vertically enough at a certain point to where it's... Or it needs to go steep enough that where we... I don't know what they're talking about. Kind of go vertically like that. And I think from here, like you'd have to be way back there just to see that. Maybe if you're like way over there on the other side by the town hall, this may this may be visible. I don't know. I may decide to just leave it the way it is, and then the last thing to do will be to work on sort of this central area where it all meets or doesn't meet the beams and whatnot. And we'll have to get back to work on the Zen garden, which is not finished. And we also have to link up everyone's little name here with their coordinates and a little map. So I think maybe next time we will do essentially a server tour where we go to everybody's house and make a small map, which should be fairly painless. Hopefully, that's my hope anyway. Should be fairly painless. Let's see, something like this. And then if we do something like this, I want to see if this is visible from the ground. Yeah, something like that. And that's the curve or whatever, this arch or peak or whatever. It may not be ideal. Oh, okay. Don't kill yourself trying to get out of here. 3 times is too many. 58 times is definitely too many. And I think a creeper must have blown up or something because the signs are down there. Unless... I saw BTC putting them back. But maybe he was just fixing it? I don't know. Doesn't really matter, though, because I haven't filled them out yet anyway. So from here... Okay, so we've entered the Zen garden, and we can't see it. We can't see anything above that. Okay, and then if we back up even more, now we can. Okay, we can see it from here. So that's not so bad. Okay, if we walk over here... I can't see it really because of the trees. Yeah, I think it'll be worth it. Because at least as you're approaching it, you can see this. And it's going to be fairly simple, I think. I had some more complicated ideas for it, which we'll just have to save for a future build where we can do a crazy curved roof with peaks and more beams and all that kind of stuff. So I think the next thing to do is to figure out what this needs to look like. So I'm going to do some trial and error, where I'm going to, off camera, go up there, do something, come back down here to look at it. Back and forth till I find something that works. And then we'll resume recording. So, what do we think? What do we think? I think it's... Oh, gosh, the stutter. I think it's good what we've done. You can definitely tell from a distance. Hey, there's a big peak on that roof. And I don't really think I need to add a lot of subtle curves and slopes and stuff. I think it may just make it start to look messy. Let's look at it from the side. I did connect the roofs on the 2 sides. If we go over here into this weird lumpy... I don't even know what this thing is. It's a house of some type. But if we go over here, you see the roofs are connected on either side. They're still sort of separate here because I'm not sure what to do with this just yet. And we'll get to that in a different video, I guess. I just want to do one last thing. That's a cool shot though, right there. Yoink. Wait, screenshot. Okay, I want to do one last thing, and we need to basically fill in the triangular section that's still open. And I was trying to think of what I wanted to put in there. I don't want to put another stone because I want there to be a little bit of contrast. So the obvious alternative would be some kind of wood. I also thought about just doing a bunch of redstone lamps. I thought they might make a nice pattern from up there and it would be lit up. I think that may be a little bit too cray-cray though. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to use the same material as these leaves right here. Just normal oak stairs. I thought about using birch. I thought about spruce. I think spruce may be a little too dark. We want it to stand out a bit. So let's get that. That. And I guess that. And just in case I need to slice and dice these up anymore, let's do this. Let's drop off a few things, yada yada. Okay, good enough. All right. So I would like this to be a little bit inset. And I want it to have just a very little bit of detail and shape to it. I don't want it to be just a flat plane. Okay, let's see. Do I have ladders on me? Let's do this. So we can get up into these sections. And we should probably light this stuff up. And I'm going to come back in with jack-o'-lanterns, and I need to make sure from the ground that stuff like this, that you wouldn't be able to see this. Let's see if I can make the jump. Yeah. Okay, and then maybe right about there. I'd like it to be lit in here. And, whoa, boy. But I want it to be sort of minimal and recessed lighting kind of thing so that all this up here is lit. But you can't really see what's lighting it. Okay, so I want at least one block border between that and that. And I guess if we do it like that, then that gives us a 2-block border. And, I think we need to break a few blocks here. Like you, we can break. You, we can break. You, we can break. You, we can break. Yeah, just like that. And let's pick these suckers up. Oops. Oops. Yeah, do that. Okay, and then I guess we'll just sort of see what this looks like from the outside. Don't have an axe on me, do I? No, do not have an axe. And I used up a lot of my stone doing this, but I still have quite a bit left. And I'm actually fairly tired, I have to admit. I'm fairly tired right now. So may not get all that much progress done today in terms of actual building. The maps took a lot of time. They tuckered me out. Tuckered me out something fierce. Something like this. I wonder... I'm not really a fan of this, how these are connecting. What if we... Oh, I had an... Okay. What if we do something like this? Let's break these. And let's start to add just a little bit of design so it has a little bit of definition. Something like that. Yeah, something like that so that it has a little bit of character to it. And don't want to do too much. Just enough so that when you look at it from a distance, it doesn't look totally flat. Okay. And I may have to leap to my death or something to get off of here. I think something like that is probably good. Okay, let's break that. Crap. Break that. How am I gonna get out of here? Let's go this way. I will reverse out and rebuild it. Oh, I guess I could yeah, I could. Oh, darn. I could have just walked out that way. Ah, crap. Let's do that then. This is a big mess. Like that. Okay. Cobblestone back. Where's my cobblestone? Good. Okay. Let's just... Oh, look at this. Just stroll right out and leap off. And dive bomb this zombie. Oh, he got me first. But I will get the last laugh. Alright, so last thing I want to do. Let's back up here. And see what this looks like. And then I guess we'll be done. I suppose it's going to be kind of a fairly short episode. What's it look like? What's it look like? I think it looks good. All you need is a little bit of detail. I can't even really make out what that detail is. But I can see that there's little crinkles and crackles and folds and bends, or, you know, just little bits and bobs, knobs, nibs. Whichever of those words you feel is appropriate. But I think that's it for today. Hopefully next time we meet, next time I post a video, we will have updated to the snapshot, and I can show you the completed continents map. I kind of hoped I could do that this video, but we haven't updated yet. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about all of this stuff. Let's take one final look at the continent in its pre-stitched together form. Looks pretty already, but I'm sure it'll look way better once we move the snapshot. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.